What is going on, guys? AJ Bodie here, back with another video. So there's a couple things, actually a few things that I realized about myself and about many men of this generation and our predecessors as well. Um, One, we are very hypocritical because I literally told you guys, oh, don't download dating apps, and then I would proceed to use a dating app, and I literally went on a date yesterday. Two, men do not want women that are rich, but we want to be rich. I'm not saying that they can't be rich, it's not really attractive to have a rich woman, not a financially stable woman, but a rich woman. Yesterday, I went on a date with a girl, and she checked all of the right boxes, humble, rich, had money. I think she said that she made 500,000 a year. She worked 4 jobs and worked 80 hours. And they were pretty good jobs. Now here's the problem, right? There was only one box that she didn't check. Two, actually. She was a bit fat, but she was working on that. And she was going to the gym and she was eating less calories. And she was a slut. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a guy to me. Men are supposed to be big. Men are supposed to be the ones that are going out on dates and, sleeping with more women. Oh, and she was lying to me. Like the entire time. Like I kept on asking her questions just to see if her story would be straight, like how I always do. And they're never telling the truth. Like ever. They never tell the truth. So it's like, okay, you're not the one then. Because I was like, so, something, how many times have you been on the dating app? She was like, oh, I just downloaded it. And she was like, this is the first date I've been on. And then she continues to tell me that she's been on other dates. So you lied to me. And then literally seconds later, she tells me that she's been on a few dates. Instant turn off right there. That's exactly what men do, right? And the difference between men and women, men want women to be loyal and faithful. Women want the same thing, but it's to a lesser degree, right? Realistically, I did not see myself with her because literally she was hitting on me. She was like, oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so, I was like, pretty? I'm a guy, dude. What the hell? She was like, oh, you're so handsome, you could be on, you could be a model. And I was like, yeah, I've done modeling before. She was like, oh, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, blah. And she just kept on hitting on me. And I was like, am I the guy or are you the guy? And it was nice, it was great. It was great. She can do whatever she wants. But at the end of the day, it's just like she kept on pushing for it. And I put my hand where you should not put your hand with these types of girls. And I gave a quick sniff, right? And I was like, no, 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 not you. Instant turn off. 100% instant turn off. And if that's not bad enough, her legs were not shaven. Her face was not shaven. She did not take good care of herself. And I was just like, okay, well, there we have it, you know? I don't want to be with someone like that. And I don't want to hook up anymore. I'm tired of that shit. I've realized that I'm not a player and I'm more of a CLB, certified lover boy. Um Guys, if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe, please. So I've kind of realized that, like, in that moment, right, when she told me that she made a lot of money, I was proud of her. Don't get me wrong, 500,000 is a lot. I don't even know if she was lying. She's probably over exaggerating, but she did have 4 jobs. She told me, and she worked 80 hours. But then she kept on telling me how clingy the men were, and I was like, damn. So you completely lied to me, and I was like, that cannot, we cannot do that. And I was like, what's your body count? She was like, 6. So you gotta times 6 times 3, that's 18. Yeah, 18. So she slept with 18 men. She's only 20 years old. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Another thing, too, her making a lot of money is great and all, but I don't know, something about women making a lot of money, like those types of women are just, they're different. They're really different. They do not usually have the qualities that I am looking for. Don't get me wrong. My ex, actually, you know what? Let me just fuck everything I just said in the past, right? Don't worry about any of that. Anyone that you date on the dating app is probably a whore. You're literally dating, you're literally going on an app to hook up with people. And I was like, what the fuck? And it turns out, if you already got, you guys already know this, if you're hot enough and you grab a woman's ass, she's probably gonna sleep with you on the dating apps, because they're all whores. They're all whores on there. Men and women, they're all whores. Literally, that's the game. They're literally playing a game. Tinder is a game. It's a video game. You have to upgrade your stats to go on that app to then fuck somebody, and that's a video game. You literally have to have some basic human psychology maxed out as a man and a woman. She clearly did not. And I wanted to fuck her because, you know, I had physical attraction towards her. She was Asian, of course. But then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. 1, you stink. 2, you're not groomed properly. And 3, you're fat. Like, what I look for in a woman is a small, bubbly, cheerful, humble, non-toxic, someone that doesn't have any fucking trauma like how she did. Holy shit, she had a lot of trauma. Someone who makes money, sure, but is not like greedy for it. I like, for me, the reason why I want to make so much money is I just want to be free. That's it. I don't want material. I don't care about materialistics. I don't care about any of that stuff. And when a woman says, "Oh, my love language is physical touch," mate, you gotta drive on. You gotta drive on. Physical touch for a woman just means that they're a whore. I'm sorry to say that. It's just the truth. That's just the truth. That's just how it is. If they lead with that, that means that they're a whore. Because that's what I would always say. I would say, oh, what's your love language? Physical touch. But I would really want, back then, right? I would really just want to sleep with them. That's it. That's all I wanted. Now it's a little bit different. I would assume that my love language is still physical touch, of course, but I do like words of affirmation and acts of service, and, you know, physical touch is cool and all, but you only say physical touch when you're traumatized. You're like, what do you mean? Like, if you have like BPD, or, you know, you have like PTSD and you're just like, oh, I need someone to like you have like personality disorder. You're like, oh, I need you all the time. You know, I can't get enough of you. That's not healthy. And that's exactly what I have. And that's why I would literally be so touchy feely with people. Um, but yeah, what I've learned from this date is I don't want a woman that makes a lot of money. Like, I don't really care about that. If you do, that's great. But usually, if you do, you probably are a lying, cheating, probably fat piece of shit, you know? And I don't want that. Also, still not over my ex because every single time I go on a date, I compare them to my ex, and that's not great. That's not good. So, that sucks. Oh, fit check. No, not fit check, physique check. Ow, fuck. One thing I've. One second, let me be creepy real quickly. Hold on. One thing I have noticed about women, or sorry, no, one thing I've noticed about my ex, and I've been doing a lot of research. If she is a true avoidant, she's probably not gonna come back. She probably doesn't care. Because, like I was telling you before about feelings, right? You can't override your feelings if you do not have the ability to think about what you're doing. And you can't even think about it if your feelings and your physiologically impair your feelings. You just can't do it. You can't override that with your mind because you have avoidance, right? They have a disease that is literally a disease. You cannot tell me otherwise. Another thing too is like, oh, they just need therapy. I mean, sure, they can get therapy and they can work on it, try and treat it, but those are childhood wounds that are not going to heal unless you actively tackle it, right? So, like, me personally, I am an avoidant. I have avoidant tendencies. I tend to avoid people that think I'm useless or think that I think that they don't care about me. I'll avoid them, try and like leave them, right? Um, I have been working on that. I also have anxious attachment style, so I have disorganized attachment. Um, because I know that like once somebody leaves, I freak out. I feel like anyone would do that, but if you have a secure attachment, you kind of realize if you want to leave, I cannot stop you. There's the door. I'm so sorry it didn't work out, and I'm gonna live my life. But anyway, uh, I would think about my ex like all the time, like every date that I have. Sorry, 1 second. Every date that I would have with with a girl, I would just be like, oh well, my ex would never do that. In my mind, that's what I would do, and then I would just get instantly turned off. So dating apps are really not that great. You're not gonna find anyone that's better than your ex that you met offline. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, don't go on the dating apps. Okay, I know I'm hypocritical because I deleted one of them and I'm about to delete the other one, but I'll probably get lonely again and just re-download them. Um, Number two, most of the time they're just whores on there, they're sluts. You know, you don't really want that. Three, you really don't want a woman who is a slut or a whore. You don't want a woman that makes more than you or is like fat and ugly. You really don't want that. You want a good connection with them and you want to be able to vibe with them. Um, like for example, you want the same values as them. So for example, I picked up like a shard a shard of like some car or something. My ex, if I handed that to her, she would have loved that. She would have wanted to keep that, right? I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. That's kind of cool. It's just kind of cool. Just like broken fragments. I don't know why we like collecting that shit, but we do. Um, but when I did that to the girl that I was seeing on the Tinder date, I was like, "You want it?" She was like, "No, I don't. You can have it back." And I was like, "Okay, well, you're clearly not a fucking G like how me and my ex were. So, I don't really want to sleep with you." That's just so weird. It's not materialism. It's it's not nostalgia. I don't know what you call that. Let me look that up really quickly. What do you call someone that likes to pick stuff off the ground, like, broken shards and stuff and likes to collect things? It's not materialism. It's loading. I don't know if you heard that, but see, they have curiosity, nostalgia, or appreciation for the hidden history, texture, the value in everyday items. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of people that I connect with. Not the type of people that are like, "Oh, Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton. Status." I'm not like that. I don't like that. I like, I like scavenging because I think I play The Last of Us way too much. But I like scavenging, picking stuff off the ground. And my ex did too. And I really miss her, man. It fucking sucks. But, I have to find somebody just like that, which I don't think I can do in this day and age. There's just not a lot of people like that. Anyway, I guess you can call me a scavenger. Yeah. Anyways, what did I learn from this? What is this video gonna be titled? I don't even know. What I've learned dating on Tinder. It's not worth it. Don't even think about doing it because it's not worth it. You just unless you want to hook up, the app's not worth it. Because if you're looking for a long term relationship and you're doing that on Tinder, those women are whores. Those men are whores. Even you women out there, you should know that the men on Tinder are all whores. Like, what are you doing? You're like, "Oh well, I met my husband on Tinder. He's probably cheating on you, motherfucker." Actually, that's not true. Cause there are a dime a dozen out there that are all whores. But there's those rare specimens that are like, "Oh, I'm actually not trying to fuck you on the first date. So if you could just wait, that'd be great." Or there could be a manipulator, like, "I'm not trying to fuck you on the first date, so if you could just wait, that'd be great." But you know what I mean. So men and women are both whores on Tinder. Tinder is a whore dating app, okay? Any dating apps, whore. Don't even meet. Why are you meeting people online? First of all, it's so stupid. I hate that shit so much. I hate the internet. The internet is fucking stupid. Stupid as fuck. I hate the internet so much. If literally you could tell me like, "Hey, we're gonna get rid of the internet. We're gonna get rid of like AI and shit," I'd be like, thank you so much. I appreciate it." And you're gonna be like, "Well, you're on the internet chronically, so like, why the fuck would you want to get rid of it if you're on it every day?" I hate it, but like, I'm addicted to it so much. I have addictive personality disorder. I don't actually, but I have an addictive personality. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you guys. Don't use the dating apps. Okay, bye.